roll around store.
I know. So it does look like we are connected to both Facebook and YouTube. Cross our fingers that it works. Let us know on the sound. We are using mics, but we are also in the dealership.
Mic up, ready to go. Just thought we'd jump on here really quick and catch everybody up to what we were doing this morning. It's been a hectic one, and there's no doubt about that.
Yes, let me move this over. Give me just a second, guys. Let me make sure everything is good and connected.
Yeah. Justin back there working on the bike.
Let's see. Let me make sure we are connected.
I have a feeling you are not. God, I'd like to have a sandwich. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, and some peaches, some chips. Oh my God! Oh, chips again, peaches.
Bag full of pills.
Yeah! Happy days.
Okay. I think we are connected.
Oh, really?
I think so.
All right.
Okay. Let us know in the comments if you can see us and you can hear us okay. If you can't hear us okay, we did jump on earlier and there was no sound, so maybe this is a good fix. If not, let us know though, and we'll unplug our mics and just use the computer's audio.
Yes, of course. Anything to make it happen. We're all about it. We're just hanging out here at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson. Guys, this is the first day of the Big Boar build series here on YouTube. Like I said, Pig Trail Harley-Davidson. Steph and I got moved over here to Rogers last night. And today, Paul showed up from Fairing Xchange and Justin. They are doing our inner, lower fairings plus our heat shields. Also installing hog tube stereo, which we ended up having a pretty crazy system now that is badass.
Yes, it's powerful too.
Yes, it's a lot powerful.
I know.
Yeah, 6 speakers, 3 amps, which gives us, what is it, 1,200?
Yes.
1,200 watts of love from hog tunes. Wow, it looks good too. And I got to look at the speakers side by side. That's going to make a great video. You guys are definitely going to see that. Also, we installed, Paul installed the Dakota digital gauges. That is something cool. Haven't seen them come alive yet, but I've been looking at them as they've been installing them. And it's pretty exciting stuff that we're going to be showing on a video this week.
Yes.
How am I doing?
Doing good. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, loud and clear, much better.
Good.
Can hear you guys. What's up? Okay,
What's up,
good.
what's up?
It's all good. So
Thank you,
I
guys.
think what we will do is, because we are going live off the laptop instead of the iPad and our phones, he was able to walk around. So you can walk around, but you're going to be carrying the laptop. If you want to walk over there.
Okay.
And I'll let Paul have my mic if you want to talk to him. Let you guys know what's happening on the build. This is day one.
Day one.
And it's already kind of taken a different look.
Oh, God. Big changes. Absolutely huge already within the first 4 hours of the build.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like I said, really quick, Justin did come in. They got here last night for Fairing Xchange, and they were doing the color match upper, lower, and heated shields as well. Really quick, I want to let you guys know that those are all American parts, not aftermarket parts, with Harley-Davidson paint. So, Harley-Davidson parts, Harley-Davidson paint, because it's a Harley-Davidson. So these are legit parts. So you're going to hear a lot of that going on. So we are in a dealer and everybody is doing the thing today.
So we got here, of course, you guys seen, we moved over to Rogers yesterday, got everything packed or unpacked and set up, and then we were here this morning at 9 a.m. to kind of, get things rolling, get things, set up and get after it. Officially started.
That's exactly what we've done too. We got both bikes out, so we got the old Road Glide and then our new one, and we did some drone shooting and did kind of an entry on it. And if you guys are looking for a pretty badass old bike, our bike is for sale here at Pig Trail Harley-Davidson. I don't know the price. If you'll reach out though, I can tell you. I had a few people ask. Of course, I didn't know the price. So Do you want me to take y'all for a roundabout and see what we're up to?
Yes, let me close this stuff. 1 second, guys.
Steph is doing some clicking like usual.
Yeah, I just seen something else I needed to do for you guys. Yes. Okay, there you go. All right, so I'll unplug this, let you have this microphone, and hook that up to Paul, and I will get this ready for you.
So what I'm going to do is put it in that Paul as he walks up to the Oh, going for a seat. He's going for a seat, y'all.
Just trying to give you a fact.
He just wants to, give you the overall look of it here. Get everything kind of fitted. Which it won't be long. We'll be taking off that seat and putting on a Mustang seat. There'll be a lot of cool stuff going on with Mustang this year. We'll be talking more about that later, too. So, here's our mic you up. Okay. There. Marky. So,
Yes,
Paul, Fairing Xchange. You got in here what, last night?
that's nice.
Yeah. And you're here for a couple days, whatever it takes to get us to where we're going to in the bike.
Sure.
So today, I guess Steph is just going to show you and do a little rundown of what y'all have installed.
Okay. We started out with the Hog Tunes Wild Boar kit. We did the front speakers. We added the lower pods with the speakers in it. And we changed out the rear speakers and added 3 amps, which Justin is just finishing up in the front.
So 3 amps, so he's fitting in up there.
Mhm.
And the overall system is 1200 watts, right?
Right. We run 1 amp for 2 speakers.
Okay.
So you've got 400 watts for 2 speakers.
Right on.
So you've got 3 times 4 is 1200. I'm fast math, guys.
We did crank it a while ago too. Didn't we?
Yep.
It sounded really good. And we
Here in a
came
couple of minutes, we'll do it again
Yeah.
just to make sure as we now put everything in place that everything is performing properly.
Yeah, it sounded really cool, and I got to look at the speakers. And in the video, guys, Steph will produce that. You're going to see the quality of speaker compared to the stock one. It's unbelievable. Just what the quality of how it's made, feeling it, touching it, the heaviness. It's all good. The next thing that we were talking about there that they got installed is Dakota digital gauges. Now, you've ran those for quite some time.
We have. Yep. A few years ago, we had people asking about it, so we did some research. And Dakota Digital has been around a long time, as we were talking about earlier. 70 Chevy pickup. They've been making those since I was in high school. But we now are at a point where we're doing the motorcycle gauges. We've been installing them about 3 years now. The new MLX system. The guys that know the Dakota Digital from years ago, you either had red or blue. The new ones that we have on here, you can program 31 different colors. So you can change them to whatever color you like. So we could set yours to pink and purple.
That's why I have it. You already knew where I was going to it, because
So
that's my color. It's my favorite underwear combination. Anyway.
don't want to know.
It'll look good in high def, too. So that's crazy, because and I've never been around them at all, but what I know right now, looking at the dash, it totally changed the dash.
Looks nice and clean.
It's clean. It's blacked out. So, Steph, I'll kind of circle around here, guys. Once again, I want to talk about this. So what Paul has done, get it around, right here, the Dakota digital gauges are right here. So you get your main cluster and then your outside ones. Then this is all his colored match fairing. So you got your inner fairing, which is 7 pieces.
Yep.
Then the set that comes from Hog Tunes, he's actually painted that to match too, and you'll do that for people, won't you?
Sure.
Yeah. So Hog Tunes makes this where it extends, where you can put the speaker on down here. He's colored match that, as well as he's done the heat guard or heat shield. So that is an OEM part. So that's a Harley-Davidson part. I'm talking more and more about this because on our other bike that we had, they were not an OEM part, and I did have some trouble. So that's what we've been talking more and more about, is know what you're getting when you're buying stuff. Just because it's cheap doesn't mean, well, it may not last, or may have problems with it. So these parts are all OEM, and it looks so good. And then once we get it buttoned up, of course, you guys will get to see it. But he's still trying to,
We
he's
have
got
not programmed the gauges yet, but we can
Yeah.
show you what you're dealing with. So now they're all
right.
lit up.
How
And again,
cool
they haven't
is
been
that?
set yet, but you can see a little bit of what we're dealing with.
Isn't that cool? You can go ahead and mess with the audio now too. So audio.
She was a fast machine, she kept moving clean. She was the best damn woman in I ever seen. She had a second side, telling me no lie.
There's no doubt we're going to be able to hear that going down the road. We were having so much trouble with a stock one we couldn't hear going down the road. We did, in the Road Glide, get the front speakers put in with an amp, and then we could hear. And just started really running their hog tune, and it worked. So it's progressed to this. We reached out and started talking. They're like, let us set this up. We think we got something you'll really be happy with. So this is what Paul done with us, and we appreciate the hog tunes there working with us as well. Damn, you can hear that.
Yeah, it sounds good.
They're going to hear us coming.
Yes. So Paul with the Fairing Xchange, he's set up at all the major rallies,
Yes.
and he carries Dakota Digital.
Yeah, so Paul, you can get Dakota Digital through him. Hog tunes, you can get it through them. Of course, you can go to their websites and all that, but Paul is out and about, and you'll see him at all the rallies. And he gets in his truck and drives, so he'll actually make a route, and anybody on that, he'll stop and work on their bikes, which is so cool. How long have you been doing that, Paul?
Close to 15 years.
Traveling around that trailer working on stuff?
No, we've been doing the rallies full time.
Okay.
8 years. Yeah, but doing the fairings and actually going to people we've done for 15 years.
So another thing that I thought was just cool as hell, though, they'll load up and come to you and do all the work. And they've done it. And honestly, we had to do a lot of recording this morning with drones, and then I got in here talking with everybody, and then getting in here and setting up, and then messing with them quite a bit. They're in and out, lickety split. There's no doubt about it. And it looks so good. It's like Paul said, this is the view I see all the time. And we first got it done, I thought, yeah, we'll try it. And then it was 10 miles down the road. I was like, so happy with what I was seeing. Just some way to, customize the bike. This is one that I really do prefer. And so Paul, what kind of warranty is there on these parts?
On our painted parts?
Yeah, on your painted parts.
Lifetime.
Lifetime. And it's you. You're dealing with you. If anybody calls, it'll be dealing with
Well, we have our shop. I mean, we've got our shop manager, Tim. We've got a bunch of us that travel around.
Okay.
But yes, we are a small company.
you. And then Hog Tunes.
Hog Tunes has a 3-year warranty on the amps, 5 years on the speakers.
Okay. What about digital gauge?
Dakota Digital gauges are 3 years.
3 years. Okay. So I kind of give you an idea on everything, because we talk about that. If you guys are going to ask me, this will be something that we already know then. And then they have different setups for speakers too. You don't have to go with this setup exactly. You can just do the dash like
Right.
we did.
The way this system is made, like we were talking about, you have 2 speakers and
Yep.
1 amp. So we have people that can't afford to do the whole thing. So they'll start with their front speakers, then they'll come back a rally later and go, you know what, now I want to add the rears. We add another amp, 2 more speakers. So it may be 2 years before somebody goes to the full 6-speaker system if they want that. I mean, we're not talking competition audio. We're not putting this in a show. We're doing what we need to ride and hear a great sound.
Quality product for the right price. And another thing, they do have speakers that go in your dash on your lids too. He asked if we wanted to do that. I personally didn't, because we load our bike and we need all the space we can get. So I opted out of that. Another thing I did want to show you right now, this is a limited, but Steph did not like how it looked, and I agreed with her. So our tins are in. So this is going to be gone. So this is going to look like a special. So it's going to have drop bags, and fender's going to come on down with that T-bar, I believe it's called. and all this will be gone. And of course, guys, you know it'll all be rigged up and lit up by custom dynamic lighting, which it all should be here tomorrow, really. So there's a lot that we've been putting together, and I can't wait. Like today, getting to open up the digital gauges I've never seen before, so unpackaging them, that was really cool. And then, of course, hog tunes, getting all the speakers out and the amps. We recorded every bit of that, so Steph will produce a video this week, and then we will go live Friday night and recap it.
Yeah, we're gonna move the computer back over here just because it's not really steady and it's probably making you guys seasick. Okay. Let's see. We got people. Okay, yeah. Shane Cover said he needs a new amp for his Harley. Well, I know a company where you can go to.
Yeah, Hog Tunes, check them out, no doubt. They've been really good to us. Scott, I talked to him quite a bit now, and they seem to be really, really good. And I'll be honest with them, I haven't met them face to face. So we've talked and conversed a lot over the phone, and then, of course, with Paul, they work with him. So it's just been a right fit for us.
Tom Miller, Dakota Digital is awesome, who especially likes the capability to monitor oil temperature.
Yeah, right on. So we're going to be looking into that too. I had never been around them, so I didn't know anything about it. Actually, Paul asked if I'd like to try them out. So I was like, yeah, let's put them on there and see what it is. I've had people say, yay, nay. You know, I don't know. I'm excited to see them. We'll put them to the test.
Yes. I didn't want to forget about Facebook, so I just switched over. It looks like Facebook can hear us loud and clear too, so that's good. Yeah, so we're going to try and do a little bit of live each day just to kind of show you guys ins and outs of what's going on before we do the actual video. This evening will be my first video that I'm putting out for you.
Yep, and we'll try to do 2 to 3 videos a week, with shorter ones. And then remember, we go live at 7 o'clock. It'll be, we're in Central Standard Time now, aren't we? So 7 o'clock Central Standard Time this Friday night we'll be going live, and then we'll recap all the videos that Steph produces this week. And throughout the build, we'll have people come on. Like, I mean, right now we have Paul on. Last Friday night,
we have Paul like physically.
Yeah, and then last Friday night we had Chris from Khrome Werks. So I mean, that's the kind of things we're doing. We're doing some one-off stuff too. Like our exhaust will be the first one out there. If you guys watch the video, we're going to be the first ones to have this exhaust on our bike. The coat is totally prototype. And KST is actually building a pair of bars that have never been seen that we're going to get. They don't even have a name, so they're going to let us name those, which y'all are going to be able to get involved too. And this might win a set of bars. We're having a lot of fun with everybody. A lot of new stuff.
Yes, a lot of new things that we're learning about as we go.
Yeah.
So, very cool. Okay, we're gonna sign off.
Okay.
And,
Getting hungry?
Yeah, I'm getting hungry, and then we've got a lot to do.
We're going to get back at work.
We still got a few more hours in today.
We're going to get back at it. All right, guys. Y'all just hang in there and keep tuning in and chiming in. We sure do appreciate it. Till we see you later on the Big Board build.